We don't give a fuck, give a fuck, give a fuck, fuck.
get dough. Tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll the window. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I had. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die, you know I'm bad. Cheers to my past. I'm doing great now, just in case they ask. In the booth.
Hey, how was your Christmas, boys? Hope you had a good one. Man, this place has been on absolute meta. The kids off daycare and school, right? Like, wow, man. I wish I had I'm not working either at the moment, too, so so I'm stuck here at the house, so it's just madness, right? But they don't bother me too much. They bother the wife more than they bother me, man. They're just kids, you know, but is the music too loud still? I did just turn it down. I'll crank it down a little bit more. But yeah, dudes, holy cow, man. It's been a good holiday, though. They got spoiled, of course. Been building lots of Lego and, arts and crafts stuff and blah, 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 so, That's good, man, that's good. How's it going, man? Shazam.com? What's that? Shazam.com. Why can't I read that? It's not, not really coming up here. Oh, there we go. Good guy, oh, I got you. Yeah, that's for sure. Like good old, our boy Kronieman, right? Let's see here. I gotta move his sound up closer.
Hail to the king, baby.
Yeah, that's remember our good old boy Kronieman Studio. Rest in peace, brother. Yeah, man. But yeah, dudes. Yeah, so Christmas was good. Is the music better? Or I can turn it right off too. I was just gonna play it a little bit. I might as well just turn it off. Heck. Yeah, that's the song I'm playing. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I couldn't see the end of it on the vMix social, so I had to look over at the big screen there. But at least I can see it. So. Right on, man. So yeah, just basically open Q&A. I was just texting a guy trying to quote a job, so I just want to make sure that he's good. Okay, he's good. All right, so far so good. Excellent. Okay. All right, excellent. Okay, excellent. So yeah, I'm quoting a different job. Yeah, I just turned it off. It's just better to turn it right off. Yeah, okay, excellent, man. Move that a little bit. So yeah, I was just quoting a job for it's a liquor store. They want to build the cooler, like the walk-in cooler, and sorry, man. This is the Google Pixel 9 XL. So yeah, the Google Pro XL or whatever. Yeah, the Google 9, the Pixel Pro XL. So yeah, I went back to Google. I remember I had the Google Pixel 5, and then I went to the S24 Ultra, and I didn't have a lot of luck with that one. So I went back to the Google Pixel. Yeah, I like the Google Pixels. They're a good phone. So, but yeah, man. So yeah, this job is a liquor store, and it's gonna have the walk-in cooler where the customers go in and pick their cold beer or whatever, right? And so it's gonna be something I've actually never done before. I've actually never really done a rigid styrofoam insulation in walls before. So that this is the plan, to do the rigid insulation, like the polyiso, whatever it is, 6-inch thick. Okay, because we need to achieve R28 for the cooler. 18 gauge steel stud, 6-inch, all the way around, with the roof, 3/4 inch tongue and groove plywood on the top, so people can walk on there and they can use it as storage. It's a 20-foot span, okay, inside to inside. So I'm gonna go. Hey, Bill Beckett, my guy, what's up, my man? I'm gonna go 21 feet, right? So 6 inches over on either side because I want the ceiling to be on top of the wall this time, not on the inside. It's gonna be on the top. And then drywall only on like the outside wall on the front, tape finish because that'll be the store side. And then on the just drywall but no tape along the back side to hold the insulation in where the hallway will be. And then FRP. Okay, so FRP right to the steel stud. So I will rivet it to the steel stud. Okay, so that's the plan. So yeah, man. I will let you know, Bill, Zaphael. So where do you get the 6-inch foam from? I will get it from my supplier. I have them working on quotes, but because of the holidays, it's been hard to get the quotes. I've seen the 6-inch. I have seen 6-inch before for like roofing products and other different products and stuff. And I'm searching online for 6-inch. And there is 6-inch. It is available. So I'll let you know about that product because it's the first time I've ever even searched for it, to be honest with you, right? So I'll be looking into that. And yeah, and at the very least, he's saying we could use moisture board, which I'd rather do moisture board anyway. But just paint it and tape it, right? Like FRP, I should give him a quote because I guarantee the moisture board will be cheaper than the FRP, right? And it'd be a lot easier for me to install the moisture board, right? Just drywall screws right to the steel. And if I'm FRPing, you gotta, pre-drill and then rivet. And it can get to be a bit of a pain in the ass, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's neither. It's pink all the way through. The stuff that I'm looking at is just literally pink all the way through, man. So yeah, it'll be interesting though. I'm gonna call my supplier first thing in the morning to make sure, because I did get a quote back from one of the suppliers. They didn't include it, or the FRP. So I don't know what's the deal with that. But either way, he also might spray foam it. Spray insulation, make spray insulation in, put that in there, there's a couple of issues with that though, like he might not realize at this time, but I'll explain it to him. It just have to do more drywall, and like the back wall will have to drywall and then put it up type thing after. So yeah, we'll see what it's like, right? But no, that's good, man. And I gotta go and check in on the rec center, so that'll be something I'll do tomorrow as well. I'll go up and check in on the rec center, see where they're at. We gotta be close. Like I haven't been up there for a couple of weeks. Hey, Sergeant Joe Smith, what's up? FIL sucks. Right on, brother. How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm not so sure either. So that's another thing. I'm not 100%, but they like FRP has the transitions and stuff like that. So I don't know. It seems a little janky, but until we do it, I guess. I mean, I know what it's like to put plastic straight to the steel, and not to, right? We definitely can't. You can't. So FRP is designed to go on drywall, basically, right? Like you drywall it and then glue it to the drywall. Well, to save cost, he just wants to go straight to steel. And the stuff that we went through with the pony wall on that one job, I'm thinking it's not going to be that, like, it should be pretty solid. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know how to make an entrance. Right on, Sergeant Joe Smith. Right on, dudes. Good to see the boys. Right on. We got Bob, FIL, Sergeant Joe Smith, Bill Beckett. Right on, man. That's awesome, dudes. So yeah, I hope everyone's Christmas was good.
Hadouken! Look, brothers!
And yeah, New Year's is gonna be good. I don't know what you guys gonna rock out the year 2024 with. Yeah, maybe, eh? Maybe an effort, poly. I was thinking about that. So I do know, like, I'm not overly like it's weird, like, cause uh the 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 rigid insulation makes it kind of weird, right? For me, I'm not so sure. Like, I'm not so sure. Like, cause I'm thinking we put it in. Obviously, it's gonna be nice and tight, and tape the seams. And then yeah, like it should be nice and tight. Like we just gotta make sure the framing's really good, right? Like it's gonna be interesting, anyways. You know. Yeah. So that's something like these guys have a unit. It's a rooftop unit this time. So most of the coolers I've done have like the two things on the top of the cooler, but this one is connecting right to the roof, right to a roof unit. So I'm not sure. It's going to be different than the other coolers that we've been doing. So party, yeah, like it's 1999, or at least until I throw my back out. Right on. Yeah, here. Let's look. Let me look it up, and we can take a look here. I can kind of show you. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see here. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, 2 inch, 2.5 inch and a half, 2 inch, 4 inch, 4 inch. That's two, 1. Hmm. 3 inch. Well, at least there's 3 inch. It might have to go double. I wonder if you put like 2 layers of 3 inch or something. Even I don't know. I've seen 6 inch though. Believe me, I have. Oh, and I've also seen 6 inch for the ephes as well for the exterior walls. You know. Yeah, I will. I'll let you know for sure, buddy. Yeah, yeah, 100%. I was just talking to her today. Oh, fucking Tony, buddy. My buddy Tony's always broke. That's funny. I did. Let's see here. That's 1 inch. Yeah, Mom is good. I was just talking to her earlier today. Yeah, maybe we'll see her in the stream. You never know. But I will. I appreciate that, Sergeant Joe Smith. 2 inch, 3 inch. 6 inch stud inch, 6 inch. There you go, by 48. Yeah, yeah. So this is the stuff I kind of been seeing. This stuff here, polyiso, poly isocyanaret board or whatever. I think that's for pipe insulation. Yeah, this is the pipe insulation stuff. That's not the stuff I was looking like to buy for this, but it's 6 inch. That's a 48 by 96. That's a big sheet. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-doom. Yeah, check this out. This has got like 4 by 8. Hmm. Oh, this is the kind of the stuff you were talking about, Abe, with the black backing or whatever, like the black stuff in the back. Oh, for crying out loud! I can't answer you right now, buddy. But yeah, I was having a hard time finding it, so that's why I sent it to the supplier to help me out. He's got to know anyways, right? Like what's out there. It is interesting though. It is interesting. We just need to achieve R25, right? So semi-rigid is just not enough because the semi-rigid even would be like the Roxel, for example, is only going to be R22, right? 22 and a half, R22 and a half. So it's like, we're not quite there with the semi-rigid, I can't believe it. It's the cost of materials is making me sick. Like, it's unbelievable how expensive materials are nowadays. Like, when I first started, guys, it was like 70% labor, 30% materials, and just all the taxes and duties and the freaking stupid codes and making everything so damn expensive. Like it's the reversed. It's the cost now is 70% materials and 30% labor. It's unbelievable. Like it's not cool, man. Yeah, 2 inch foil facing. Yeah, okay. Or 3 inch. I would rather go like 3 inch back, like 3 inch, and double it up if I had to. So that could be an option as well, right? Excuse me. Let me see here. What was I just about to look up? Oh, right. I wanted to get this real quick. Okay. Shoot, I wonder why I can't see the whole. Let me refresh this and see if it comes up better. So it's not a freezer. It's just a cooler. It's only to keep the beer and the white wine and the coolers, I guess, like cool. It's not a freezer. It's just a cooler. But I would want it to be uh, sealed though proper. Like I would definitely want it to be sealed proper. So what I have is like the inside. The inside rounded corner for the top corner for the FRP. Okay, transitions for every seam, and at the bottom, of course, a bead of caulking all the way around, right? So that's where I'm at with that, you know. But yeah, I'm hoping if I get this job, then I bring down Mark and we can work on it, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I know. That's another thing. Like he's got these two janky old wooden doors that he wants to put in. So yeah, this is yeah. Oh man, God, I kind of got it worked out. So I will fit them inside the 6 inch, right? So it'll be like a little bit of a return going in, and I'll put some wood in there, and then yeah, like put the wood jam, like they're old wood jams, 36-inch wood jams with the I think they're glass. I think they're glass doors, or so, I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but oh, I do have pictures of them. Let's see if I can if I can bring them up. Yeah, I'll send them to my email here. Okay. Huh. Yeah, these guys. Let me send them to my email. As soon as that pops up, I'll show you guys. There we go. All right. So let me see here. Do I work with an HVAC company? Oh, yes. No, sorry. You might get better performance by doing 2 regular walls and sandwiching 2 in the middle. Shit, I need to see that. So FRP 2-inch rigid steel stud, 2-inch rigid steel stud, 2-inch rigid FRP. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to. Let me see here. Can I just open it up somewhere else? I don't want my email open. 1 second, dudes. There you go. Yeah, they are. So you can see they're glass. Like this is this is windows here, but the doors are in the back. It's all glass, like thin glass. So it's just crazy, right? Hey, Eddie, how's it going, my guy? Merry Christmas to you guys, buddy. Happy New Year and all that, man. Good to see you, dude. How's everything going, my man? Hey, I appreciate that, guy. Yeah, I just got my stuff fixed, actually. So I spent a week kind of cleaning out the studio and getting it all. I haven't color graded this yet, but man, oh man, yeah, I got it kind of set back up, fixed my buffering issue and all that. So how my streams were buffering all the time. It was my router, dude. I replaced my router with a switch and no more buffering. Voila, done. And then I feel really silly because there was a bunch of you guys telling me to do that. Like I think Professor X was one of them. Dibs had told me that. I think my neighbor John even said to do that. So I was like, man, it can't be that, right? Like it was in a But yeah, anyways, I finally got a Switch and switch it out, and voila, it works, right? So, right on. Appreciate you, brother. I like this is like one of the cups I got for Christmas. It's the wise words of Chris. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. I dig it. And then I can show you. So the red little triangle right there. It was a charity. This was Ozzy Osbourne, and I have these square prints. And I bought them, and they're all like different like celebrities that wrote like just like a napkin type drawing. My favorite one is the Pink Floyd one. Where's that? I don't think it might be in the house, but that one's wank. It's just a triangle. This is wank for peace. Ozzy Osbourne, right? So I like that one. And then there's the picture right below it is Tank Man from Tiananmen Square. Tank Man, where the guy with the grocery bag in front of the line of tanks. And then I got you can't see those two, but maybe on the other camera you can. I'm not sure. Yeah, you kind of right. So this bottom picture was me when I was 16 or 17 at the time at football. I used to be captain of my football team in high school, and that's me laying a hit on the quarterback. And then the top one is from the first play that I self-produced and directed it. I was 17 when I did that one, so there's a couple newspaper clippings from that. And then that picture in the back is also from that play. This one is the actual color print to one of the newspaper articles. So yeah, that was nice. My mom got the original print, got that printed out. This is like all like that's Tupac in the middle, and there's Biggie and everybody, like all these different rappers, in that one. And that guy right there is that Buddhist guy who set himself on fire. I forget it, like Long Duck. I call him Duck Man. I forget his actual name, but yeah, I can look that up. There's Tokyo Drew. There's Anson and Company. Lots of different stuff here. One day I'll have to take you through it all. But of course, I still have my red cabinet with all your stickers on it, right? So I got Eddie stickers and VCG Construction and Cruiser Mac, and I got all kinds of. It's funny, I got a sticker of Eddie's head right there. But yeah, I got. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I can't believe it. I actually haven't seen her stuff in so long. Oh my god, the musician, the girl musician we used to hang out with there. Oh my god, I've totally forgot about her. I haven't seen her in ages, man. But yeah, dude. So Randy Rhoads, yeah, I love Randy Rhoads, yeah, man. I actually just saw a really cool Zach Wilde solo. I can't believe that guy's 59 and he's just ripped. He's a huge guy, eh? But, of course, Randy Rhoads was great. Yeah, the best, yeah. Yes, right on. Yeah, treasures, exactly. Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on in the shelves here and stuff. But, yeah, it's cool, man. And I finally got all my camera equipment organized. We're doing, shooting a new documentary right now. And I do have a fundraiser I'm starting, guys. I don't know if I'm not so sure about it. I need to raise money somehow for this film, and I'm not sure exactly how to do it. I've never really done I've never done a GoFundMe for myself. I've only ever done them for other people. But I did start one. I'm not sure what I'm not so sure. I don't know. I've been asking my friends and family their opinion about it, not for money or anything like that, but I've just been kind of asking them like what they think of it. So yeah, you guys should let me know what you think. I'll give you guys the link. You can check it out. But yeah, I'm trying to raise some money for oh, you know what? I need to go to that's a problem. Let's see if I can go here and get my other stream without causing issues. close that. Oh, there's the chat. There we go. Let's pop it out. There. Sorry. There's the GoFundMe for it, but I just, man, oh man, it's been the last one I did, the last documentary cost about $20,000. So, and that this time I've actually already completed a couple of interviews. So I'm interviewing like federal cabinet ministers, and I'm going after city councilors. I've got some I'm in talks with a bunch of different people to schedule interviews. So. And then I also want to do a bit of traveling across the country to see some different stuff, because it's like, man, this homelessness and drug crisis has like just blown up out of control across the country. I want to get building some affordable type of housing. You know, that's one of the goals been working on in the background for things, guys. But yeah, if you guys want, check this out. And let me know. Tell me your thoughts, opinions on it. I don't know if it's tacky or what. I don't know. I do have a list of film grants that I'm gonna go after, but I'm not so sure like what the deadlines is or whatever or whatnot. But I did get a list of film grants. I know my goal is to completely be independent. So yeah, that's the one thing. But yeah, dude. So hopefully I can get this together, man. But yeah, no, I appreciate that, Eddie. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty close, so let's do. Hold on here. Oh. Whoop. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, man, I need to raise some money for that film, but. Just thinking about it. I don't know if it's tacky or whatnot. I'm not so sure. I know people do this to raise money for films, so really, I mean, why not me, right? But yeah, what I think that double wall idea is a good idea, actually. I kind of like that idea. One of the next thing I'm going to be working on, guys, is doing my the basement. So with all the kids, man, it's just the house is always trash. Okay, like there's just never enough storage, and there's never enough table space. So, I got like, I don't know if we can, got a rough sketch here of the layout, but you're never gonna be able to see that. It's gonna be all blurry. But, I want to build I'm gonna build shelving, like high shelving and low shelf, high shelving all the way around. I'm gonna do a table. Like literally almost all the way around. So it'll be, there's a 15.5 foot long side. So a table all the way along that. And then there's going to be an 8 foot return in one way. And then like another 8 foot return in the other way. Maybe a little bit longer, right? So I'm going to come in maybe even 10 feet one side. Along 15.5 feet, and then in 8 feet, and above it shelving, below it as well, like sections of different types of shelving, right? So like it'll be different workstations. So each of the kids can get their computers in there. There'll be room for arts and crafts and Lego building, and then on the other side. There's going to be the TV and entertainment side. Okay, so I'm going to be putting obviously a flat screen TV in there, and then underneath be like the video games and stuff, blah blah blah, and then beanbag chairs. So yeah, I don't know why. Have you looked into instructional field type videos? Not to steer you away from independent, but you could perhaps make quite a few thousand from videos on how to use tools from a manufacturer. Yeah, so I also have like let me show you here. So I do have the video production business. Okay, so I do have clients that I already have, and I am chasing more, always chasing more clients. But yeah, it is video production, but I specializing in construction related stuff. Okay, so tools and manufacturing and stuff like that. You guys know, like, I have my partners, like I have Dovo, the laser company, and Peter Olson, the stud punch company, and then Simply Wise is another one. The receipt software. So I do work with brands. And I do need to get out there and market myself more for the video side of it. That's for sure. But again, like, I did win an award for one of my films this year, so I'm starting to establish myself locally as a filmmaker, right? So maybe there, I can just click on it and then I can read it. Maybe a single wall with one layer of 3-inch each side, then FRP on top of it. Yeah. So yeah, the rigid insulation is going to go inside the wall, like inside the studs, and then the FRP will go on the outside, on the face of it, right? And then there'll be drywall on the outside, like on the other side of most of it. So there's going to be one wall on the back that's out from the wall, so he wants it flat, straight, and then there's a column, right? So I have to come out to the column, so there's going to be a space there, and there won't be drywall behind it, you know? But I probably should drywall it on the ground and then stand it up, though, you know? But yeah, we'll be working on that. Hopefully I get this job, and we're going to work on that. We're gonna obviously work on that. I'm gonna, once I get the quote for all the materials, then we can start like talking what we can do or can't do with the owner and figure it out, right? So, but yeah, you like this? Check out this, right? Well, my kid got this is Warner's Toys, by the way. I just borrowed it for the stream, but we got the excavator and the rock truck here, right? You can't really see them in the stream, but yeah, they got the excavator and the rock truck here. I loved it. I'm like, what? This is like die cast, like good quality stuff, right? I didn't want them to you know, they're just so nice. I'm not like, that's not a toy. That's like. And then we just bought some, or we just built some crazy Star Wars Lego. Like, holy cow, man! That's the cool thing. Like, my oldest daughter Amelia, she is like really good with Lego, and Warner, my youngest, is really good with Lego. Like, it's pretty crazy. So I see like him being like an engineer or something, you know. Amelia, like, I'm not sure what she's gonna do, but she's good at a lot of stuff. Like, she's like, I can't believe it already, like coding and programming and trying to work in Blender and do animation stuff and all that. It's like pretty advanced for her age. So, you know, she gets frustrated that things don't work, but I'm like, dude, this is like highly advanced stuff. Like, you know, like, you just keep practicing, you know, and you'll be fine. So, so another thing is they have 4-foot wide sheets as well, right? So if it's rigid, 4-foot wide by 6-inch thick, okay, we could possibly go 4-foot centers for the steel on like, you know, that could be possible. I'm not so sure how that would work with the ceiling though, but I thought about that. But yeah, they don't they, Eddie? Yeah, they sure do, man. Gosh, are all your kids probably in university now, aren't they? Yeah, wow, man. Ben, my son Ben, he was gonna start his electrical apprenticeship, but I think he chicken shitted out, and he's going to a college now, for sound engineering. So yeah, he's gonna take a sound engineering program. I think he's like, well, it was too much for him to, just kind of get out to the workforce so quickly, so soon. He's like, I better stay in school for a couple more years. Which is fine. I support him whatever he does, you know. But yeah, Blender's pretty cool. I worked in cinema 4D, and I use like different, obviously Adobe software. Jeez, 2 weeks ago she's done. No, that's crazy. Congratulations, man. That's fantastic. Aw, that is really cool, man. For physics, oh, smarty pants. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I think sound engineering would be great for him. He is a pretty good musician, and I like I like even like for Christmas I got him like this cool like I always get him a piece of Akai equipment. So last year was the drum pad, this year was the keyboard with the MIDI controller and all this different stuff, right? So yeah, he's slowly got his I've tried to build him like a sound engineering booth basically right here. So yeah, and he's good at it. He likes it. So it's like a vault, but with insulation. Yeah. Oh my God. So, I don't know if you've ever done a bank before, but actually, let me see if I can show you the how a bank is built or a bank vault. It's quite interesting. I want pictures. I don't want. Yeah, like there. Actually, that's a pretty good picture, but it's really tiny. Excuse me. So they basically what the way I've seen it. Look at these stupid ads. Like holy cow. But yeah, the prices are ridiculous, eh? Like absolutely, just redonkulous. And that's the problem. The materials are so expensive now. They're always trying to chip away at labor costs, right? Because nothing you can do about the material costs, right? But they can always negotiate labor, and that just makes me so freaking mad. Like no, and I don't budge. I mean, I do give people discounts for certain things or whatever, but like I just so weird. Like people like it's just like man, oh man, that's where you always get nailed. Is they're always trying to chip away at the labor, right? And so all the banks that I've done, the concrete floor is different. Okay, so where the vault is, the concrete goes down. Okay, and then the bank vault goes in like a sunken pit, right? Obviously the door is at slab level, but it goes down, way down, and then I think it's like a huge bottom, like like in these thick steel with concrete in the middle panels. It's quite something, man. But yeah, let's see. Wow, that page is just redonkulous with all those ads, eh? I don't want to. I don't want to read it. I want pictures, man. I want pictures or a video. Of course, it's all like Minecraft how-tos. You know what I mean? Good grief. So also too guys, from last week's live stream, okay, I know because of the holidays I haven't put the videos out yet, but I do have a video cut. It's almost about 30 minutes long almost. Okay, I'm going to go through it one more time and cut out anything unnecessary. So I might be able to get it down to 25 to 27 minutes. We'll see. But it's really good. It explains all the gauges of steel and what their uses are. the different sizes and applications and blah 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 blah. So that was from last week's live stream. So I was able to cut a video together explaining the color coding system, the naming system for and what the different types are for. It's really good. It explains the basics of steel stud that everybody should know, especially like new guys, laborers. So like when they're being told what material to go get, they know how to identify it and get the proper stuff. And the bigger the site, the more critical that becomes, because there's multiple laydowns and all this different material for different things. Okay, so yeah, that video will be out in the next day or two. And I was able to get some shorter videos cut out of it as well. So I got like a short estimating video that'll be in that. And then there's also another one. I can't remember what it was. I think there was 3 videos in total. The long one being the gauges of steel and explaining the naming system of the steel and all that. But oh yeah, that's a good idea. So let's see here. What are factors that make exterior wall steel framing more costly than interior wall framing, other than materials like on apartments? Yes, so the factors for why exterior steel is more expensive is for one is equipment. Okay, so you're always depending on the grade or the finish of the ground around you. Okay, you're gonna need all-terrain lift of some sort, or a boom lift or a scissor lift. Okay, if it's a boom lift, it's gonna be even more because it's slower to use a boom lift than a scissor lift. Okay, and also you have to be tied off in a harness. If you're working on the roof, you got to be tied off on a harness, so that slows it down, right? So that's why I charge so much for my parapets. It's $15 a foot starting. Okay, if it's going to be detailed up and down and all that, it's going to be more than $15. But you got to climb up. There's no elevator or nothing like that, so you got to climb up there, or if it's sometimes if you can reach it with a lift is good, right? You can get your materials and all that up there. But also the laser, you have to use a rotating laser, which is like $3,000, right? So it's as opposed to like the $300 laser you use inside. Okay, so that's a factor. Those are a couple factors. Also the material itself, yeah, like it's heavier gauge. Every time you're going up a gauge, you're doubling the thickness of steel basically, right? So that's costly. Excuse me. Heavy gauge is like your expendables, right? So your chop saw blades, you need to have some sort of power there, and a lot of times when you're doing exterior steel, there's no power. Okay, you can't cut steel stud with a battery powered saw. Okay. Not exterior heavy gauge. You can't. You need to have power, so you might need to run a generator as well. So generator costs, lift costs, fall protection, scaffolding, all like scaffolding setup and tear down. Like there's like lots of different factors that go into the interior exterior steel. Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, making the big bank panels is the secret art. Yeah, they are rarely make pour in place vaults anymore. Yeah, it is very poor actually. Yeah, I noticed that. I wonder if DuckDuckGo would be better for searching. Like I usually search for stuff like that using Tor browser, right? DuckDuckGo or whatnot. But let's check out DuckDuckGo. Oh. Oh, they got a browser now too, but yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's simple, same thing. It's literally like Minecraft stuff here. Oh, forbidden! Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, just that one page. That's about it. Ah, chop saw blades. Yeah, right. Yeah, just order it all from the supplier, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's no. You gotta. You're gonna have issues with that. So there, when you're framing, like, let me pull up. Let me pull this up. I'll show you what I mean. Where is my Photoshop? What the hell? What's going on here? Why is it? Yeah, you're welcome, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna go over some things about exterior framing here. I just let me open up a new. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Let's see here. We go over. All right, should be good. Hey, Alferez. What's happening, my man? How are you today, buddy? No, I'm on a live stream. Okay. So, typically, actually, hold on here. Am I hearing screaming out there? Shoot, you know what? That didn't create a layer. Cancel. Good. Right on, brother. Good on. Right on, man. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Line tool. Okay. Make sure. No, let's go. Alright, one or other. Okay. Alright. You might want to use your imagination a little bit here, but just bear with me for a second here. Shite. You'll understand this in a second here. All right. I'm going to change my color. You sounded like, are you hearing like a grounding issue, like a type thing? No, it's probably my heater. It's probably the heat pump. You could be hearing the heat pump maybe. Let me check my connection here. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, you could be hearing my heat pump there. What's this here? Chart Canadian economic activity. Yeah, right. Oh man, but it could be the microphone. I definitely don't have any grounding issues, but I just touched the mic. It's definitely not. It's probably the stupid heater when it's quiet when I'm not talking. Okay, so let's go back to. I wish. Oh, that's why. Okay, can I use the pencil? Piss off. Oh, okay. Okay. So, uh, this is your. Holy cow! Why doesn't it? Why can't? Why doesn't it control? Oh, hold on. There it is. Okay. So right here is your concrete grade beam. Okay, that's 0. So this is concrete along here. Here at the top, okay, is your I beam. So we'll say like 16 feet, and then you got a 2-foot. Why is this not working? I'm having issue. A 2-foot I beam, and then this is your. Holy shit! Something's not working right with this. Why? Why? It was working so good before. All right, your Q deck. Blah blah blah. Okay. So on a lot of these walls, they you frame in no reboot. Oh, I forgot what the hell I was gonna say. But so with exterior right here, okay. Basically, when I'm doing my X braces, you put your bottom track on first, and then you put your top track on second, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to clamp a stud temporarily, okay? Let me change this color to blue. Or purple or whatever. You're going to clamp a stud on either side, like here and here. Okay? That way you can go and track out the middles. Okay? You don't need to laser it. Okay? You just put your track here and your track on the other side of the tube, right? There's 4 pieces of track, right? At least. Here's track, and here's track. Okay? And at the same time, okay, you're going to laser up your 16. So you lay out your centers on the bottom, and you laser it up to the top. Okay, you do your centers at the top, and then you use this stud or a line laser if you can see it, or if not, you just use like a piece of steel and mark your centers on each track. That way you can get your numbers as well while you're there, because on the angle, okay, depending on how fat your steel stud is, you're gonna have issues with it fitting. Okay, so you want to have your tape measure on the like depending on what's like on the inside of the mark. Okay, not on the center. You want it on the inside. Okay, and that'll keep it nice and tight at the front. Okay, of the track, so you can get your centers nicely. Sometimes on the bottoms here, there's like it's like a funky little build thing here. So this steel won't actually be like that. It'll be some sort of like flat plate here. It really screws you up for the corners at the bottom, okay? But yeah, you're going to shoot your studs, obviously, to the column, if you can, right? On the insides. And then on the bottom here, okay, when you end your track, okay, after you get your this side of track done, move these studs, these temporary studs over to this side and do the same. Get all the track done in your numbers. And when you're tracking out this side, you just stop the thing. You can cut this slot for this flat plate so that you got some sort of steel going in, or you can just add a piece that kind of is on a funky angle out like that, right? Just to get as much steel in there as possible. Okay, on this side, and don't forget at the top is always slotted track for deflection, right? So on this side here, okay, you're gonna put your slotted track at the top, boom, boom, boom. Your regular track on the bottom, okay. Oh, fuck's sakes. And then you're studding it out, right? 16, 32. Fuck me. I need to get one of those gloves, I think, because my hand keeps... Okay, so, and then same thing here, right? Boom. You got, it breaks up, okay? But yeah, 16, 32, blah, 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 okay? And so on. And then, after that, okay, you got to do the parapet at the top. Okay, so you're screwing your track down to the plywood up there and building your parapet on top. So you see how it's all broken up, okay? That's just the exterior steel it's all broken up, okay? Like, you know, this first section here is just a normal section. You're not getting this. So yeah, you haven't done this before. Yeah, this is just like a normal square section, okay? The bottom here is concrete. Then you got at the top you're gonna have an I-beam, and then you're gonna have a little space, and then there's like your angle and Q deck. Okay, and your objective is to keep this all straight and flush. Okay, so the board will go on. There'll be an expansion joint right below the I-beam. There'll be an expansion joint as well. Okay, 3/4 inches wide. Holding shift. Oh, hey. Yeah, okay, I'll try that. Let me try that. Hey, pro tip. It is working. What? It's just joining the things together, but yeah, I'm just learning this tablet, so bear with me, guys. But yeah, that's a good idea. That's good. Hey, yeah, that's pretty sick. But why is it joining? That's too funny. Thanks for that. I'll learn some more of that, but yeah. Yeah, if you want to just think about that. And then these are your X braces. Okay? You're going to need, like I was saying, you put your bottom track on, laser up your top track, and then just take 2 studs and clamp them to the top and bottom track so you can track out the middles of the X braces, okay? And do your layouts at the same time. You'll kind of see what I mean. When you get to one of these, it'll kind of start to come together a bit. Yeah, right? And you can use an offset, like a 2-inch offset. What you do is you just find a spot on one end of the building and put the plywood, drill down some plywood, put a 2-inch offset, and your laser will go straight across the whole building. The reader is a 2-inch offset standard, right? Um, yeah, you just want to make sure that it's gonna all fit. You definitely have to make sure from corner to corner that there is no structural steel going to be sticking out, okay? Because it has to be boarded flat on the outside. Never ever worry about the inside of an exterior wall. You only ever really care about the outside of it. It has to be flat. You have to be able to board it. So if there's any structural steel sticking out, you have to bring your wall out, okay? It's simple as that. So yeah, I know, I get it, Bob. I get it. I have videos on this stuff, I think. Let me see if I can pull one up. Like, kind of show you what the X-Brace looks like. Let's see if I can find one. Oh, man. What are you guys doing?
What do you think?
Kenny Diaz, what's up, man?
I'm gonna take her sledding in a minute.
Oh, you going sledding?
When you're done, so you can watch the other kid.
Oh, okay. Hey, all right, Kenny, right on, man. Huh? Yeah, you can say hi. It's Emilio. Hey, guys, look how big she is. You just missed Eddie. Eddie Smallhorn was in the stream. But yeah, there's the boys. There's like big girl. Look at her. She's so big now. Cool. Where you guys gonna go? Okay, when I'm done, I shouldn't be too much longer. It's already been over an hour, so yeah, I'll just kind of hanging out. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I know must have a video somewhere here of it, so at least if it's in the background or something. Let me see. God, it would have been so old. It's been so long, man, since I've done an exterior wall. And it sucks because I'm the best at exterior walls. I love doing it. It's great. What? Verify it's me. Oh, get out of here. Well, I do have security for a reason, so. Yes, it is me. 34. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if I've done a live. Bet you if I go way back. Let's go to the way back and see. Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Professor X, I would love to do that, man. Yeah, I know Rogers mentioned it before that we want to do a show together, but I have to reach out to him, man, and say, and maybe I'll put that in my notes actually to reach out to Roger. Yeah, because he did say we should do a show. I'd like to do a show with him. Yeah. You know, it's so funny. I won one of his draws for the leak detection kit, and I've been working with, like, because my buddy and I are my buddy has the disaster, like the recovery, like the remediation company, and we were going to. Yeah, what's my pin? We were going to add leak detection to the service roster, right? And I guess all his viewers got pissed off because I'm not a plumber, you know, so I ended up forfeiting it. So, you know, I was a little disappointed, but, you know, I would love to, would have loved to have gotten that, you know. We could have done collab videos and stuff and, you know, this and that. But, yeah, big girl from Texas, yeah. Right on, man, right on. That was Bob from Texas. Yeah, let's see here. I got a gosh, man, I'm going way back here. Holy. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Wow, we did a lot of jobs last year, eh? I can't believe how long it's been since I've done an exterior. I love doing exterior jobs, man. I'm so good at exterior, and it pays really well. Like, you know, I'm getting closer, I think. Oh, and the steel stud houses. Oh, look, I do. I got a video on cross braces here. Let's see. Oh, it's actually a live stream. What? Yeah. No, this isn't right. Weird. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get my hair cut again. What? Oh, that's some good coloring. Anyways, that's not a cross brace. Looking, dudes. I'm looking here. I'm looking. Holy shit. It's been years. I know, right, Raphael? I know. Dudes, and that's the thing. Like, I work with plumbers all the time. Like, and I literally was like, I'm working with a partner on a company where we have plumbing. Like, we do everything. Like, it's crazy, man. I was upset about that. You know, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But oh well, just moody. Like, yeah, it's his viewers though. You know, so. I didn't want to rock the boat, you know. I didn't want to rock the boat, but yeah, it was a $3,000 piece of equipment that I won, and I was like, I had to give it up. And then he said he'd send me some shirts and hats, but I never got nothing. I never got any swag. Oh man. Oh fuck, that's too funny. Holy cow, man. Yeah, I love doing the stuff live from site because you can really talk about certain stuff, right? Oh, there's the stream I did with my mom. That's too funny. Holy cow, I'm already back in 2021 here since I've done an exterior framing job. Holy cow. Oh, here we go. Is this... No. Come on, man. Seriously? I wonder if I got an exterior wall. There we go. Is this it? Exterior wall assemblies, maybe? Let's check this guy out here. Oh my god, I got a shaved head here. That's too funny. Well, I'll go a little bit further here. Huh. Live from site. What do we got here? I think these are the steel stud houses. Sorry guys, it's taking so long, but I can't believe how far back I got to go here. This is nuts. This is another one from the studio. Okay, okay. Well, Bob, here's actually some. Here's an old live stream. I talk about some stuff. I'm not gonna. I don't know what I got going on here. No, I don't know. Shit, man. That's bizarre. Wow, this is wild. Huh. I must have missed it. I got all these silly thumbnails. That's the problem. Like, I got to do better with the. All right, let's go to videos. All right, let's go exterior. Huh. Wow. Huh. I'm surprised I don't have. I don't got. No, I don't. Doesn't look like I got one. Yeah, they're gonna be old videos. Like it's gonna. I will talk about them in certain videos and stuff. You know, like, I know in one of my box beam videos. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, interesting. Anyways, darn it, man. Let's see if I can find something. No. Oh man, you know what? I gotta do a video on this specifically, guys. Jesus, I'm gonna call around to see if anybody's doing an exterior job. Any of my buddies, and I'm gonna go to site and find that. Cause yeah, that's a good. I can't believe. I know I've talked about them in live streams and I've done diagrams and I've shown it before. But I'm gonna do this like in real life, man. Yeah, I'm gonna call around and see if I can find somebody who'll let me frame one for them. I'll do it for free, just so I can do the video. You know what I mean? I'll just call around all my buddies who own companies and say like, "Hey, anyone got any exterior framing? I just need to come and frame one of your X braces. I'll do it for free. I just want to shoot a video." Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I used to be outside all the time, right? So I was the exterior guy, you know. But you're right. Yeah, I'm definitely don't do outside stuff in the winter. That's for sure. No, not anymore. I can't. Not a big fan of winter. If I was somewhere warm, I can't wait. So we're talking right now a lot in Canada about like the whole Donald Trump, the 51st state type thing. Okay. I mean, obviously, we're not going to become a part of the states, even though I would definitely vote yes for that. I would be the first one in line to say, yeah, let's do it, right? But what I'm thinking is going to happen, hey, Will Cash, yeah. What I'm thinking is what would be nice is if we like just erase the border and like we have free trade and free travel, one currency. We like unite the tax system. We defend the North from China and Russia. Like, you know, like I think it would be so smart for us to join at this point. You know, before it didn't make sense to join the U.S., but at this point it makes sense to me. Okay, like we have 41 million people. It's like the same amount of people as you would have in one of your states, like California, and we're sitting on like the world's biggest supply of resources. You know what I mean? And we already supply 80% of your electricity and I think 60% of your oil. Okay, so we have all this trade and it's getting taxed to shit out of like every time it crosses the border, and it does multiple times. Like it makes 0 sense. So I'd be like, man, let's erase the border. I would be fully like, this is the nice thing. People don't realize, like, they're right away wanting to dismiss joining the States because of like guns. Okay, we don't like guns that much. Like we do hunt. Okay, but we're not big into guns here. So everyone's worried about that. But the thing that people don't realize is your states have so much power, right? Like state to state, right? So we wouldn't be one state. We would be like another 8 to 9 states, right? And each state can have their own rules, But yeah, everyone mostly worried about guns. That's the big thing. They don't want to all of a sudden everyone to be walking around with guns, right? Yeah, man. Glad to be on the live this time. One question I have: when you say, for example, 80 cents a square foot, does that mean I have to charge more or less here in California? Check with the exchange. Yeah, I would check the exchange. It's always Canadian, so like my prices are Canadian, right? So if you just go over to here. If we go over to this guy, right? So we go 0.8 is 56 cents US. Okay, so our dollar is complete shit right now. So make sure that makes sense for you too. Okay. Yeah, we like bears. Yeah, yeah. We don't like guns that much. No, we don't. We don't have too many issues with those up here. So. Yeah, 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 exactly. Yeah, yeah. I think the peso is probably going to be worth more than a Canadian dollar if we keep voting in guys like Justin Trudeau. So why is Canada not so interested? Sounds like they wouldn't want to be under the U.S. being a nation of their own. Can't blame them. Yeah, no, of course, yeah. Everyone's like the like. I don't see like we don't have a whole lot of uh we don't have a lot of like so Canada is a multicultural country for sure, right? Like our identity is in multiculturalism, but we do have some core things about us, but it just economically and for security, it makes sense to join the U.S. to me. Like, I'm a hardworking guy, and it's just like it seems like hard workers get shit on in Canada. We can't catch a break. Like we're dominated by monopolies everywhere. There never was any real capitalism in Canada. Okay, we're dominated and run by monopolies. Okay, and we pay so much fucking tax, it's ridiculous. Like the amount of tax that they make us pay is like literally more than half of our wages are going to tax. Like it's so stupid. Like we're not like. We're not doing that great. We used to be a great country, but we're just not anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but we've let a whole bunch of garbage immigrants in. Like, like we are just like everything, man, is being devalued. It's awful. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You need to know, like, you have to be able to gauge your area and your pricing. But these are labor rates. So my labor rates are very fair for pretty much anywhere. Okay, like I would say. So for me, like I don't know. So me charging 80 cents a square foot is a very fair for what I'm doing. You have to gauge. Like this is the thing. You need to be able to gauge how much money you can make. Okay, I like to make about $1,000 a day if I can, but that's not always possible. Okay, but I like, man, $600 to $1,000 a day is what I like to make, and I mean in 8 hours. Okay, I will work 8 to 10 hours. You need to gauge your rates. Okay, the more you do it, the more you're gonna know how to adjust and stuff, and adjust for competitiveness and all that, blah blah blah. It's just something you kind of gotta, work in yourself. Okay, and you'll come up with your own system. Okay, I'm giving you a base rate. Okay, and my base rates, the rates I charge is perfect. Like I mean, but I'm always adjusting depending on the job, complexity, and this and that, and you know. But yeah, that's kind of how you do it, right? Cheap labor is killing everything. I know. It is. Cheap labor is killing us too, man. Like it's like just, oh man, we got all these guys, like you guys got guys coming from the south, but we got all these guys coming from India, man, and they're killing us, man. They're freaking killing us, man. It's awful, man. We need to have better standards and protections in construction. We really do, because now that the materials have skyrocketed, like I said, they're going after wages, right? I cannot believe the unions in Ontario had reduced all their rates. Okay, you got everyone going on strike because of inflation and all this and blah blah blah. You got all these crown corporations going on strike, and you got all these critical companies like the docks, like and all, like the dock workers and all that, going on strike because they can, and they're holding the economy hostage to get more money, right? At the same time, even unions in construction, they're lowering their rates when everything should be like, man, we haven't had rate raises in over 20 years. If anything, our rates have gone down. It's ridiculous, man. It's so bad. It's just like, and that's why you're getting so many garbage workers and so much garbage quality, and like people are always trying to cut corners and this and that. I mean, damn, man, like if I didn't make money from YouTube, like my ad revenue and stuff, like, it's crazy. But I know people are hurting, man. Like, dude, I haven't got a super chat in probably over a year even. You know what I mean? Like, I know people are hurting because it's just not like it used to be, right? Like, it's crazy, bros. It's real crazy. It's tough out there right now. People are hurting, man, and we work so hard. It's like, it's awful. We need to have somebody step in and make it right. Like something's got to change. I feel like I write lots of letters and I give them tons of suggestions. I'm not so sure they're listening. Like, you got to understand, these politicians are hard to trust because like they all want to break it so they can come in, be the hero, and fix it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. It's just awful. Yeah, sanctuary state for illegal employment. Yeah, I couldn't imagine how bad it would be in California. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like same thing in in Canada too. It's like, like it's just, yeah, we're getting hammered with this immigration stuff, man. It's really bad. We just need to. Oh no way! You didn't have to do that, Bob. Seriously, bro. Wow, yeah, look at that, man. Now that'll be up for a long time. Right on, buddy. Appreciate you, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go get me some Tim Hortons.
I haven't pressed that button in a while. Let me press the other one.
Thanks for the super chat, hoser?
Wow, that's very generous, Bob. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you guys. That's crazy, man. Right on, dudes. Man, oh man. That was very nice of you, man. But yeah, like, it's just, yeah, it's really crazy though. Like, I just know, like, it's tough out there, man. Guys are hurting, man. It's It's like, yeah, I'm lucky. Like with the ad revenue that I get from or and even super chats. Yeah, like memberships, guys are great. I love you guys being members. I appreciate you. It's so cool. Like, but yeah, all that revenue has been able to help offset some of my losses, right? Like in wages and stuff, which is kind of cool, you know. But I refuse to lower my rates. I'm not. Sorry.
Triple A.
Oh. Okay.
I need two probably. Okay, thank you.
But man, yeah, dude, that's wonderful. Thanks, Bob. That's crazy. If I go, man, sounds like Courtney's having a rough time with the kids. God, oh man, they've been going on. Yeah, they take my letters and add them to a watch list. I watch the Canadian parliaments and it's sickening. Some politicians make good arguments, but nothing happens in the end. Nothing. Yeah, it's true. Canada is a joke. Like they're a bunch of children, literally bunch of children running this country. It's disgusting. I watch all the committees. I watch Parliament question Q&A period every day. I watch Canadian Parliament. Okay. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. It is so terrible. They're so bad now that, like, you know, the conservatives are not too bad because, like, they at least answer questions and talks, like, they can actually get a conversation out of them. But if any progressive, like Liberal or NDP or anyone else, they never ever answer questions. They only ever use every opportunity to speak to attack the opposition or gaslight. Like, they never ever answer a question. Never ever 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 answer a question. Never. It's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. Oh. You are getting all the people from California. I feel you. We ain't all that bad though. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you can share. I know this guy's garage. Yeah, of course I know that guy. Yeah, yeah. No, my favorite guys are Northern Perspective, Tanya and Ryan. We had a visit. We had a visit this summer. I met up with them in Ontario. I've been on their show a couple times. I'm always talking construction, right? On their and the related to the economy and stuff like that. I've been on their show a couple times. But yeah, Northern Perspective is really good. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I know, man, it's crazy. What happened with what they did with the invoking the Wartime Measures Act, they call the Emergencies Act. The only other person to ever do that was Justin Trudeau's dad, Pierre, when he was prime minister. So they're both scumbags. Like, you gotta understand, the Trudeau family, they are like China plants. Okay, they work for China. So ever since Pierre has been in office, our country has been being pieced out to China, and Trudeau just finished us off basically. Okay, they've sold us out completely to China, and they've opened the flood doors to taking in Indians like, man, we took in probably millions of Indians the past couple of years. Like, it's crazy. Okay, everywhere you go, every small town you go in Ontario now. When I was traveling around before, like 3 years ago, pre-COVID even, you like not racist or anything, but I'm just saying all white people. Okay, you wouldn't see brown people or black people anywhere. Okay, now I went last summer. All brown people everywhere. Brown people everywhere. It's crazy, right? Like, not kidding, man. Like, thousands of brown people everywhere. It's just, it was just so shocking. I didn't know if I was in India or if I was in Canada. It was really crazy, man. You can really tell it's a big difference. Like, like my small town that I grew up in, right? It's like all white people, you know. And I'm like driving around, looking around. It's like just all brown people. It's crazy. I just couldn't believe it. It's not. It's like not that I'm a racist or anything. I'm not. It's just so shocking. Like it's just really weird. And like nobody can get jobs. Like none of our kids can get jobs. No, like all the high school students and college students, nobody can get jobs. Like it's crazy. They've taken everything. They've taken everything from us. It's crazy. Whew. It's called How to Build a Steel Stud Wall Like a Pro. 6 years ago. Let's see here. How to build a steel stud row. How? Oh yeah, this guy. This is this is an inside one. Oh, this is like one of my first videos. Look at that. Oh man, I had to change this because oh my god, look at that freaking look at how bad this is. Yeah, Trudeau is definitely Castro's son. I'm you can't convince me otherwise. He looks so much and acts so much like him. It's crazy. Like it's just yeah, there's something to that. There really is something to that, I think, man. Wow. You know what, too? It's funny. I shot that video with this camera, man. So this was the first little camera I was using for shooting videos. Now I got this studio, like, and a Blackmagic camera and a Lumix camera. Oh, here, hold on. Shit, do I not have a chat here? Oh yeah, I do. Man, Bob, bro, you didn't have to do that. I really appreciate you, man. That is really generous. That's so nice of you. Thank you, man. That's super cool. Now you'll be on the below layer for yeah, for a while, yeah. But yeah, this is an interior demising wall that I'm building. We call this the pigeon shit job. But oh, the whole point. Oh my God, guys, sorry. I gotta hold on. There's a reason, Bob. Before you go, there's a reason why I was drawing out that exterior wall. Okay, that I forget that why. So Zaphael was saying to order studs to pre-order studs to length. Okay. Well, you can't really do that on an exterior job, and there's reasons for that. Okay, so the first of all, the grade beam at the bottom, the concrete, isn't going to be always level. Okay, it's gonna maybe be up and down a bit, and then you're gonna also like need to cut things around. See the pile caps there, like, and when you're shooting into your steel, okay, you're gonna have to cut an inch off or whatever. You're also, the I-beams are not always straight, okay? They could be on slight angles and stuff. Like, it's like there's multiple reasons why, okay, you don't order studs to height for exterior stud. You're going to order the lengths you need, and then you're going to cut out, like, so, like, you're always having to cut them a little bit, okay? So, yeah, you never ever get steel studs cut to length unless like you're doing interior stuff basically, okay, where they're floating, okay, that way, and the wall is just going to be a little bit above ceiling, then you can get standard heights, okay, but that's basically the only time you can do that. Yeah, sorry, I forgot totally why I was drawing. I ended up losing my train of thought when. But yeah, even this, right? Like I was putting the top. Look how crappy this video is. Holy cow! Oh man, that's too funny, man. That's awesome. But yeah, I was adding in wood for. Oh my god, what a fucking shit show. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right, Javel. And I figured you were, but I didn't want Bob to get confused, so I just wanted because I think he's got an exterior job coming up, so he's trying to learn as much about it as he can. Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, this was big stuff. This was like 16 gauge, 6-inch stuff. Double layer 5/8 both sides, man. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if everything came square and level for sure. Man, that would be a good time. But yeah, you can see the slope too, right, in those beams. The roof slope. Oh wow, man, yeah, we're screwing those in, eh? Man, oh man. Oh god, I hated this job. Well, I didn't hate it, but yeah, this was a really tough job because it was just so dirty. Oh, and the ground. This is the funny thing. Okay, so we built, or not me, but my buddy poured all these grade beams. Okay, in the winter and in the summer when everything thawed and melted, the grade beams were like literally you could put your whole like you could climb underneath them. Like they're way off the ground and like oh it was just so crazy. Like literally I don't even understand it. It was awful. Yeah, I know. That's right. Yeah, Indian culture is definitely different. Yeah, from what I've noticed, they don't care about the rules and specs, and they'll cheat, absolutely cheat, man. And that's why every Indian guy that I end up working for ends up firing me eventually because I refuse to take blame for shit they do wrong or like because that's another thing they never ever blame their Indian friends or their Indian subtrades. They always want to blame the white guy for everything. It's so bizarre, and I'm not the guy and I'm not the one making the mistakes. It's so crazy to me that they can look at me straight in the face and blame me for something they goddamn well know it's their fault for. Like it blows my mind, dude. I'm even the proof they give me proves that they're the ones that did it. Like it's just so crazy to me. Like oh man, it's just so crazy. I don't understand it, man. It's and yeah, I know it's weird. It's really weird. Oh, I typically I should do uh yeah, I was putting wood in the top here because that's kind of like the material we had, and it was just like an extra brace at the top. But you definitely you typically if you're using clips for your steel, you want to use steel. Okay, you're only putting wood inside the wall for backing. Okay, that's the only time that you're using wood on a steel stud wall typically. Okay, you can use pretty much anything you want, but like it's nice to use steel. I try to always use steel clips. But if like the wood 2x4s are there and that's what you got, it's not the end of the world to use the wood. Okay, it's just yeah, it doesn't affect the fire rating or anything like that. The fire rating is always on the wrap on the exterior. So if you're double layering 5/8 it, like you're good, right? Yeah, fire cock or whatever, blah blah blah. That's what you want, right? Yeah, those are big walls. And on an exterior wall, okay, you're always clipping it. So when you're running your U-bar, your channel to 4 foot, 8 foot, 12 foot, every 4 feet, okay, you're gonna clip it as well, okay. You got to put clips on it, And I don't put it on every single stud. I clip it, like I stagger it. Okay, so this, I just stagger my clips. I don't put them on every single stud. That's crazy, unless it's specified to do that. But you can. I don't know. Only once I've ever had to clip every single stud, right? But yeah, it's crazy to me. Some engineers are just so dumb. You know what I mean? Like it blows my mind how like, I don't know, man. They get their engineering stamps out of Cracker Jack boxes, man. Because yeah, man, I see architects and engineers make some weird specs and weird designs all the time. Yeah, they're crazy, man. And then you get a lunatic superintendent on a job who's like, oh, gotta follow the spec. Like, holy shit, man, that's crazy. Wow, that is like one of my first videos almost, man. That's crazy. How many views? 45,000 views. Not too bad. Not too bad. No, never. I never do. I've never done that before, my man. Yeah, lack of integrity is a big issue. You're right. In construction, man. Nobody wants to be wrong, and it's the people that are wrong that think they're always right. Exactly. So listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I have a lot of integrity, okay, and I'm an honest person. So if it's a mistake that is not like, I will fix it. I will admit when I'm wrong and I've made a mistake, and I'll go and fix it, okay? There are some times when I will deny certain things, and that's usually only when it's like a finable offense or something, like, oh, you're doing this without being tied off or something, then I'll be like, no, I wasn't. Where's your proof, or something like that, right? But if it's like, because I really try hard not to make mistakes, and we always do, and that's where integrity comes in. I mean, there some jobs last year I didn't make a cent on because I had to go back and fix some stuff. Okay, I was pushed so hard. I was doing all these jobs, and I remember for 2 months before my vacation, I was working by myself because Murat went on vacation early. He went back to Russia for a few months, and so I was like going so hard finishing up all these jobs. I was starting to make some little mistakes. Okay, but I went and fixed it. And it cost me money, and that's why the same guy, when he's accusing me of stuff, and I'm like, no, that's not my fault. Like, for example, the plumbers, the Indian crew, kept putting the water lines on the insides of the studs instead of the front side. Okay, I'm like, dude, you guys, you're gonna get a screw in it one of these times. You're gonna get a screw in it if you keep doing that. Stop putting the freaking water lines inside the stud. If you have to have the water lines on that side, you got to put a piece of track over it, you just cut little pieces of track, and so that it's not inside the stud. No, I told them a dozen times. Eventually, yeah, one of my new guys, okay, put a screw through the water line. Not his fault, okay. So they were like, oh man, they showed me pictures of the screw through the water line that's on the inside of the stud. Like, oh look, you put a screw in the water line. I'm like, you put your water lines inside the stud. You cannot put your water lines inside the stud. That's your fault. No, that's your fault. You put the screw in there. It's your fault. Oh, I just like, oh man, the fucking assholes. Like, go fuck yourself. I was like, not my fault. I said, and I'm still nice enough. It wasn't out of town. It was, wasn't too far out of town. It was only like 40 minutes out of town. So I went and helped them out. Okay. I did go and help them fix and patch it back in and taped it back in. I'm a nice guy, but they had to tear out the floor and stuff because they got water damaged the floor and all that. Not my fucking problem. But he ended up screwing me and getting his money eventually because they're like, yeah, these guys, they're it was like one of the last jobs. It's a 5-hour drive up north. And, I built the water platform and everything like that to spec as per the drawings, and the stupid plumbers messed up again, and the FRP guy also screwed up, right? and both Indian crews, and I'm the guy who paid for it, right? It's so stupid. And here's the big kicker. He didn't even offer if I would go and fix it. He just hired some local guy up there who charged him up the ass to fix it, and gave me the bill basically because he just wouldn't pay me what he owed me, right? So. So I poured some steps on a house with well drilling rods used as rebar and some 5,000 psi concrete I got for cheap. The last I saw of it, a D9 dozer was hooked up with a chain trying to get it out. I feel good. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, bro. Well, I should get going. I know Kronies waiting. She needs to go take Amelia sledding, and I have to go watch the two little kids, guys. So I gotta shut her down. But I will be live again in a few days, and like I said, I got that video on the steel stud gauges and all that. It's almost done. I just need to do one more pass through and cut out anything that I don't want in there, or if I can condense it down anymore, I will. But yeah, I gotta get going, guys. But Bob, man, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. That's really generous, man. I really appreciate you guys. Zaphael, Will Cash, my guys, man, oh man, we'll talk more about integrity and stuff too. I just, yeah, it's just there's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there, scams that I've been researching. So yeah, we'll talk more about that. But you guys all take care, be safe out there. If I don't see you, happy freaking New Year, guys. But I'm hoping I'll see you before New Year's. I think that's in a couple days. I'm hoping maybe I can go live from site, give you an update on the rec center, see where we're at there. I should go over there tomorrow, and if I can, I'll just go live from site there, and we'll do it up, guys. But and I'll keep you posted on the liquor store as well. Hopefully I should get the final pricing in for that tomorrow, and I'll get that code in. I did give him a rough number. He seems okay with it, so that's good. That's really good. So. All right, I'll get Mark down, and we'll start building. Build. And make him 2025 is going to be the year of making money, guys. Right on. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. You're so welcome, brother. You're so welcome, man. Anytime. And you guys have more questions, leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you. You guys know my email, chris@constructionkronies.com if you ever need anything. You know how to find me, guys. Alrighty. Bye for now, dudes. Let's see if I can find the music. Where the hell did I put the music? Where's the music? Here we go. Take care, everybody.